Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. And how are you?
Very well, Raj. So tell me, how has your journey been so far? I can see that we've met after quite some time. So you've done quite a few sessions as well.
Yeah, right. It's been going great.
It has been great,
Yeah.
fantastic. So where do you see your areas that you've improved on, Raj? And where do you think you need to continue to improve on?
Uh, I have improved a bit and like pronunciation and vocabulary, it is like lifelong process. So I need to work on the same. And as far as fluency is concerned, it is good now.
As far as what is concerned, please repeat.
Fluency.
Fluency. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And how is your grammar?
It's okay. It has been okay since I had started because I have been teaching as well.
Okay, super, super. All right, good, really good.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
so let's have a conversation today. Have you had a look at the session doc today?
Yeah, and it seems a repeated one.
Is it repeated for you? I'm sure it
Yeah,
is because you've done so many sessions, right? So you
yeah, right.
must be finding it repeated. All right. So
Yeah,
I have so okay, so tell me, Raj, how does your day go generally?
it starts with a newspaper, and after that, I read some books.
It starts with
Yeah,
me reading the newspaper.
yeah,
Okay.
and in the afternoon, I generally make some notes related to maths or English, and
Okay.
other time I focus on my improvement. So reading, writing, speaking, I am doing all this. I have included all this in my routine and make
Okay.
sure that I give at least half an hour or more than that on each of them. So
Okay.
that takes
On what?
some time
On each
on
day.
each of them, like listening, reading, writing, speaking,
Okay.
and
Super.
then I go for taking tuitions, and after coming back from there, I operate my mobile. So YouTube generally, YouTube contents related to English, or
I
sometimes
watch.
even yeah,
I watch. Right. Okay.
yeah, and that's it. In the before going to bed, I start reading a book. So that all is there.
Fantastic. Super. All right. So tell me, how is your coaching center? Um, have you decided? Because I remember you'd mentioned about opening one.
Yeah, it's going good. It's but it's like just the starting. Even after few months has passed by, it is been on the starting journey. Like the number of students are few.
All right. So that's good. That's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right. And so tell me about how do you practice during the day? You said listening, speaking, reading, writing, right? So
Yeah.
what do you listen to?
Uh, Generally podcast or some debate issues. Like I generally follow
Mhm.
the news channels for debate issues like Perspective on Sunset TV, and apart from that, some other podcasts. And as far as speaking is concerned, it's all about what I'm thinking. Sometimes I can fabricate a story, other time I can think on any other topic which is relevant in the current scenario, and then
Okay.
try to write on that.
All right. So what did you write on yesterday?
Yesterday I didn't write anything because there are some relatives at my home, so I was not.
Okay.
Uh,
All
uh,
right.
I mean, I
No
could
worries.
not find time. Yeah,
What was the last topic that you spoke
the
about?
last topic was related to online
Okay.
schooling, whether it is good or what. What are the impacts of this?
All right, super. So, so do you remember this technique which I had mentioned to you the last time? I hope you're using that technique.
Yeah.
The inductive reasoning, if you remember, we spoke about it.
Right.
Right. So would you like to share a little about this topic with me?
Yeah, of course. So online studying is like teaching somebody through the digital platform, and it has been booming ever since the corona. Of course, it was there earlier as well, but after during the corona, it has boomed, and especially if a school is concerned. Earlier, it was for coaching centers, and now even the school took the advantage of this and provided education to students. And as far as my viewpoint are concerned, it is in the initial phase as far as schooling is concerned, and it is not that good because if it comes to school students, they need to interact with each other, and that is the main thing that is missing in online schooling, because students are not able to interact with each other, and at the same time they are not even able to interact with teacher, and instead of joining the class well, they sometimes they indulge in like on the screen they are joining, and the other side they are playing on the other phone. So this kind of cases has been seen. So this is not good for school going kids at all. But as far as coaching centers are concerned, of course it is a boon for all those students who were unable to get in touch with good teachers offline. For example, someone studying in a village and interacting with some teacher at a center in Delhi or other parts of the country. So this has been the biggest boon in for all those students.
So at the last sentence when you spoke about that someone who is interacting,
Yeah,
right? So when you're explaining something that has happened, right?
right.
So the expression also should say that this has given them an opportunity to interact with teachers,
Yeah, right,
and
right.
so it someone is doing would mean that they are doing it presently. But from what I see your meaning, you would want to say that for the students have now got an opportunity to do all these things,
Yeah, right. Sure.
right?
And
So
yeah.
yeah.
And to conclude, I would like to add the way Capingo has provided the opportunity of uh, speaking English to everyone across the country, not only the country, across the globe as well. So this is the boon of us.
uh, this is a boon
This
for
is a
us.
boon, yeah, boon for us,
For us.
boon for
So,
learners, yeah.
tell me what you just now spoke, Raj. What was the most important message in this complete topic that you just spoke? What was the most important message that you wanted to convey to me?
Yeah, it's like as far as schooling is concerned, we need to improve a bit on this. But as far as coaching centers are concerned, it is a way forward. It is the future of, I mean, it is the future of education. Education.
Right. So, do you see? I did not get that message in what you spoke.
Uh,
So when you
Maybe.
speak, and if you remember, I spoke to you about inductive reasoning. When you
Right,
speak,
right.
this important message should have been said right at the beginning.
Yeah, right.
And when you have said that, you've set a tone for this conversation that the listener is now going to think, okay, Raj is going to now tell me why coaching centers are the future, right, in the
Right.
education
Yeah.
system.
Yeah. Of course.
Now I can understand the reasoning for it,
Yeah, right.
right? And if you do that better, then the logical mind, the human brain is so logical, we are able to place it in the correct folders in our brain.
Yeah.
And you might be able to convince me as well because you use this kind of reasoning.
Right.
And this will really help you, especially with your students in your coaching center.
Yeah, sure.
Since the generation today who you're teaching, the attention span is lesser, right? The focus needs to be brought to the topic. You start with the important and give the reasoning.
Yeah, sure.
Right? So continue practicing. It was a great talk. You got your points correct, but this was deductive reasoning. So you mentioned the points and you said, hence this. What I'd
Yeah,
like you to try is inductive. Bring the important message and then bring it in.
right.
All
Yes.
right. And the place where you mentioned about, something that the children are doing, right?
Yeah, right.
That needs to be brought in a way where you're saying that now they get opportunities to do it,
Right.
right? So then it becomes more general. When you say some children are doing this, you're talking specifically about some children.
Yeah.
All right, super Raj. I think that was very good practice in terms of conversation, right?
Yeah.
I'd
Right.
like to go through a few words. I'd like to see your pronunciation in vocabulary. So, based on the topic that you said we've already done, I'd like to do the vocabulary part of that topic.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Have you revised the vocabulary already?
No, I couldn't go through it.
No worries. No, I mean, otherwise as well. You maybe just touched upon the topic, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's start. And I will speak the words and you repeat after me. And
Okay.
if there's any place you feel that, you're not clear with the meaning, we can stop and discuss it.
Yeah.
All right, super. A paramount,
Paramount,
majestic,
majestic,
consequential,
consequential,
predominant,
predominant,
indispensable,
indispensable,
preeminent,
preeminent,
imperial,
imperial,
legitimate,
legitimate,
decisive,
decisive,
directing,
directing,
exuberant,
exuberant,
manipulate,
manipulate,
charisma,
charisma,
revitalizing,
revitalizing,
phenomenal,
phenomenal,
sanction,
sanction,
lively.
lively.
Very good. Very good. So you can see when you practiced with me in a single word where the stress had to come. And I could see
Yeah.
that you were following that.
And I would like to ask one that preeminent was there. I couldn't understand. This one is new for me.
Which word?
Preeminent.
Preeminent is something that is surpassing the others, distinguished in some way. Something that is
Okay.
distinguished in some way, which is different from the others, but it's doing much better than the others.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Got it.
All right. So if you can see, there are a few places where you were able to correct yourself in terms of understanding the difference between past
Right.
and this. Right. So remember, what is the meaning? What do you want to express? What do you want to say?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Do you want to say that, yeah, I'm not sure what they were doing? Or do you want to say, no, I am very sure this is what he was doing when this happened?
Yeah.
Right? Get that meaning. Super.
Yeah. Right.
Great. So do you have any questions, Raj?
No.
All right.
It was
Super.
lovely session. Yeah.
Yes, good. Super. I'm very happy to see you're practicing and please continue to do so. Okay. And you have a good day then.
Yeah. Same to you.
Yes.
Have a
And all
nice
the
day.
best for your coaching center.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.